Welcome back to another video, everybody. I am Austin Kleschka, and today we are going to try and predict the landing spots for the best free agents in baseball. I will be covering 10 players. Here they are. Take a look, like the video, leave a free agent prediction down in the comments, and if you're not subscribed, hit that frickin' subscribe button, and let's get started. We are going to begin with Pete Alonso, New York Mets. Had the chance to leave once already, and he re-signed, and now here he is back in free agency. I think Pete is going to be going to the Boston Red Sox. A power righty will absolutely destroy at Fenway Park. Yes, they have the Green Monster, but it's closer in than most ballparks. And if you've got as much power as Polar Bear Pete, then he will have no problem clearing that Green Monster. The Red Sox are also in need of a solid first baseman, and Pete Alonso would be exactly that. They've gone through the trials of Tristan Casas, and they even picked up Nathaniel Lowe because Casas got injured last year. Those didn't work out. So I think they want to fill that spot, and I think they can get Pete Alonso on a contract and be a Boston Red Sox. Next up, Cody Bellinger. He has been bouncing around ever since he left the Dodgers, and I think this time he will find himself with the New York Mets. They are no strangers to giving out big contracts. Juan Soto, Francisco Lindor, and their owner, Steve Cohen, I think he feels like he let the fans down last year. He put this team together and they didn't even make playoffs. So I think it's going to get him ultra aggressive in the free agent market. We've already seen him go after Devin Williams, lock down that guy for the bullpen, and I think they're going to go to Cody Bellinger. They just lost an outfielder with Brandon Nimmo making the trade with the Rangers, where they did pick up Marcus Semien, and I think they want to find a guy who's got a solid bat that can go into that spot, and I think that guy is Cody Bellinger. They got the guys to put together a winning year and winning years ahead into the future. Go from one New York team to another New York team. Now batting Bichette, a Toronto Blue Jay his whole career, now hitting the free agent market. He had a good year last year. He did deal with some injuries, then came back with some playoff success, and now he's going to be exploring his options, seeing if he will leave Toronto. Personally, I don't think he stays in Toronto. I think he will explore his options and find his way to Detroit. Javier Baez was that mega contract they signed a couple seasons ago to be their shortstop, but now he's pretty much a center fielder for them. In fact, he's doing pretty good at it. And I think the Tigers are really set on wanting to hang on to their players because they have these guys they believe they can win with, and people are saying, oh, you should trade Tariq Skubal, for example, maybe get some prospects. Doesn't look like they want to do it, but also doesn't look like they don't want to extend them. So I think they want these guys right here, this core, to be able to win now, and I think they need to add somebody to the team to help them out, and I believe that's Bichette. Shortstop would be his position with Javier Baez moving all over the place, and they have other guys on the team that are utility players that sometimes go into shortstop, but if they got Bo, I think that would be his spot. I really believe they want to capitalize on this window right now before it's too late and that window closes. So I think getting Bichette would boost them and give them a better opportunity. Kyle Schwarber, an MVP finalist, is hitting the free agent market. He is going to be one that people have their eyes on. Where is he going to go? I don't think he goes anywhere. I think he is going to stay in Philly. There's been a lot of reports that there could be a homecoming. He is from Ohio and he might go to the Reds. They're pursuing him aggressively. They really want to get him. Would help their team a lot, but I don't think it's the right path for Schwarber. He obviously, like any player, wants to win, and I don't think he would sacrifice what he has in Philly to go to Cincinnati. It's cool to say you played for your hometown team, but I don't think players see it as cool as a fan. I think they value winning. They want the World Series. They want the rings, and I think Kyle Schwarber has a good thing going. He's got good chemistry with the guys there. He's had great success in Philadelphia, so I don't see a reason why he would leave. I think he has put a stamp on that city, and I think he wants to make sure it's permanent. I think he really wants Philly fans to forever embrace him for everything he's done since he got there, and I think if he just stays there, that'll cement it. Alex Bregman, we have not seen him on many teams. Most of his career was on the Astros, then he stopped in Boston, and he's hitting the free agent market once again. He could return to Boston, maybe just looking for better money, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to the Chicago Cubs. I think they could use an upgrade at third base. I think they could use another bat to help their lineup, and with the playoff window opening for them again, I think think they want to bolster it. I think they want to add to it and get more bats, because it's never too much to have more of anything. Pitching, bullpen, bats, you want more. And if you can get Alex Bregman, who this far into his career is still balling out, I don't see why not. So I think a Chicago Cub and Alex Bregman marriage is a good one. Well, looks like we've hit the halfway point. I can tell you to subscribe if you still haven't done that. And go ahead, pause the video, go grab a snack, a drink, make sure we're all comfortable here. I'll wait, it's okay, go ahead, pause the video, come back, and then we're gonna continue, okay? Let's go. I said stay down. Hey, you're back. Got your snacks, your drinks, you comfy? We're gonna get back into this. Leave a comment, tell me what you're grubbing on, and I'll see if I agree with you. Anyways, let's go. Eugenio Suarez is our next free agent, and I think he's going to the Boston Red Sox. With my prediction of Alex Bregman leaving, that would open up a spot at third base, and I could see a world where they get both of these power righties in Pete Alonso and Eugenio Suarez, but I think more realistically they end up with one. And it's kind of the same reasons that I said with Pete Alonso. He could easily clear the Green Monster. I think he would succeed with the Green Monster. Even if they're not hitting it over, you are denting that wall, getting doubles, getting hits. I think their bats are both made for this ballpark. And when you look at the rest of the team, they're young, they're competitive. Ceddanne Rafaela, Jarren Duran, they are building up their pitching. So I think getting some veterans in there would definitely help this team out. Now we got Jorge Polanco, and even though he just killed it in the postseason for the Mariners, was one of the heroes in that run, I feel like this marriage with the Mariners is over. I don't think he'll be returning. I think he will be leaving somewhere else. And I think there's pressure on one team specifically to really make a signing this offseason, and that is the Pirates. I feel like they're thinking big. Kyle Schwarber, Eugenio Suarez. They want one of those guys, but I don't think they're gonna end up with one of those guys. I feel like their big splash this offseason is gonna be Jorge Polanco, solid ball player. Probably not what the fans are dreaming of, but that's going to be the move, and I think Jorge Polanco will be able to stand out in Pittsburgh for himself and be more of a star in that city, and I just feel like that's what's going to happen. Pirates, Jorge Polanco. Oh, and by the way, the Instagram page, Hall of Pretty Good, you should go follow it if you haven't. Trying to put together a movement to buy the Pittsburgh Pirates with all the followers. So go follow, and maybe we'll own the Pittsburgh Pirates, because there's some bad ownership over there. Trust me, I know all about bad ownership. Now I have Luis Arraez going to the San Francisco Giants. I think his time in San Diego is over, and this one really makes sense to me because the Giants have already come out and said, mainly about pitching, that they don't want to spend big. They don't want to give out a mega contract to a pitcher. So I think Luis Arraez kind of fits the bill perfectly. They traded for Rafael Devers last year, clearly wanting to get better, and every team wants to get better. So I think adding a bat to your lineup is always going to help you improve. Luis Arraez, even though he's not a power hitter, is definitely a guy who's going to hit for average. He's going to get contact, and it's not going to cost you a mega contract. You could get him for a good solid contract. You don't have to break the bank, and I think he could fill in that spot at first base with Devers DHing, playing some third, and that would be a good way for Luis Arraez to continue his baseball career, is going to San Francisco. The Giants don't have to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on him, and I think that would be the spot for him to land. The big free agent coming over from Japan, Munetaka Murakami. He's extremely skilled over in Japan, won many awards, has great stats, but yet we hear he has trouble with high velocity. His batting average against pitches 93 miles an hour or higher, not that good. But I do think it won't be something that affects him his entire MLB career. I think he'll start off slow, and then eventually he'll learn, he'll pick it up, and he will start hitting. There's a stadium out there that I definitely think would help him early on, and that is Yankee Stadium. We know how people always talk about how Yankee Stadium has the short porch, gives up so many home runs that wouldn't go out in other ballparks. Well, if you're a guy that's about to come into this league you've never played in, people are already like, oh dude, have you seen how he hits against these kind of pitches? Why not go somewhere where you can help yourself out? And I think that would be the perfect spot. The Yankees, they need a guy at third, a guy to lock down and own that position. And I could honestly see him moving to first, maybe in his rookie year, or down later in his career. Both of those need to be filled by somebody. So I think he could honestly swap. He could play first all year, could play third all year. And that is the place I think Munetaka Murakami should land. And finally, the big free agent on the market is Kyle Tucker. Everybody is saying he's going to the Dodgers, and let's just get it over with. My prediction is the Los Angeles Dodgers. They are ones to where if they see a problem on their team, somebody that is not performing to the standard that they want, they will fix it. They don't care how much they're ruining baseball. It's already been said by Dave Roberts. They will get another MVP caliber player. They will get another all-star, and that is Kyle Tucker. With Michael Conforto last year, he didn't do that hot. Dodger fans did not like him that much. He didn't even make the playoff roster. So I think they will easily move him out and move Kyle Tucker in. Anyone that gets offered a Dodgers contract in this day and age is probably going to take that contract. It's the easiest way to the playoffs. It's the easiest way to a World Series. Let me know what you think down below. How will your team do in the 26th season? Let me know a free agent prediction. Let me know if you liked the video. Let me know if you subscribed and all that good stuff. I hope you have a happy holidays, and I will see you next time. I got this.